Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after one.
We got this.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. This is taken at the 18. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Montgomery. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans fans a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, ball.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Check. Lucky. Slip. Move. Shit.
They'll run with Montgomery. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go. Two. Who we got?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. With a catch made by Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Nice 57's right. Ben.
To throw, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
First down, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
From the 21, it's second and 10. Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, no, easy. Bravo.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 8 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Again, it's Cousins. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ball. Hey, 18.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Throwing his Cousins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Check. Check out now. Ran, go. Whip. Watch the whip. Shit.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Cousins now from the 50. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Akeem Hicks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Lock in.
The toss play to Montgomery. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they helped.
I came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support bra. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Honey, dash, honey, dash, honey, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They're on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable.
You snap. I'm just gonna talk to him. I play Madden. I gotta play 2K. I gotta see this shit. He don't want no smoking, no goddamn. What up?
I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve with the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret it, and letting them stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all the moves, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put it up. I will up. Crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US
I got a
Bank
call
Stadium in
coming through.
downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Oh, go on, do you. I'm playing the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Come on, man.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. And on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
You find the best guys plugging in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. They might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side, but not necessarily all the time.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Cousins into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive,
first interception.
And that last one, that hurts. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Mike is there.
Yeah. Run for the first time with David Montgomery.
That little hit Miller did on his ass and went back for it with everything.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing
run. Game.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check. Aching.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
You don't hit turbo. It's all pro all day. Niggas going to be like this. As soon as the moment your ass hit turbo, all Madden, I'm talking about. That's so funny. Bro, we learned this shit within days of playing.
Switch. Check 3.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
Great field. I'm talking about field.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Watch the shit. Shit. Back. Switch.
On second down, it's Montgomery. 20! And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
That's right. It's like I'm not from the juke, none of that shit.
As soon as you niggas click on that nigga, I'm gone past
right.
Oh, man. We good.
No score after one on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I did answer. I had a call coming through. I think I called you right
Following the
back.
pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I didn't hear the phone. And I was trying to get in contact with my Uncle David. I called my dad to get a phone number.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
What
play
are you
there,
doing?
so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Let me see them.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the greaseboard to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
What's
7th
wrong,
play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Trubisky will throw. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique.
Yeah,
if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
I see you and Mommy are enjoying a beautiful evening. And lovely.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. And pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Following the interception, Cousins under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On the carry, it's Cook. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
his position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
After the sack on first down, Cousins looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now Trubisky to throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Cousins on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Who's starting here?
Well, the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win, but they ended up winning it by 11.
Look, somebody saying something.
Didn't see that. Under pressure here, and down he goes.
How much for a
Back
half?
at about the 43-yard line. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Who the fuck?
I ain't even seen nobody till we doing.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half.
Who the fuck
This
is doing this goof ass shit?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see
Hey,
after the break.
wait, let me see if he on the
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
What's up with the Sabo G? You, man, hold on.
So no scoring in our first half.
Put me in the room.
As we are now back underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Who the fuck is Red Man? You almost had that shit. Hold on, Lefty. Let me. I'm gonna join your room.
To go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
I say, yeah, thanks for watching my game. Motherfucker, you talking to me on the fucking YouTube.
And he's able to get it across
you don't
the 20,
got a car.
but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. You a joke.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Give to Cook out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
We can put something down on Madden.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
From the gun, here's Cox.
Oh!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one
Come on, man!
Yards on 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Damn, man.
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We're going, let's go.
Now Cook running right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14.
Check 24, check 24. Listen to me.
Working out of the gun.
What I do, Paul game. What I do, you ain't catching me, bro. You ain't catching me either. Somebody's ain't catching me, bro. Didn't I just call this shit out before it happened?
For a Bears touchdown.
Here, let me talk shit to this nigga.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Able to get there and pick it. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 18. Alert.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's got Burton here. Touchdown, Chicago! Trey Burton, 37 yards. yards as the Bears push further out in front.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 24-yard line.
Bro, you a coke addict. You a coke addict. Boy, you pop X pills and you got the nerve to say something. What's all in that shit? What's all in them X pills? Everything.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the ground, it's Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing, Cousins.
Come on, man.
And now here's another interception.
Come on, man.
And it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
Bar shut out.
Fuck you, talk. Join that notification for me. Go to party. Chirac Flex Zone is the name we looking for. Lead this party, yeah. Hello? Nephew. What the deal be? One second. Yo. Hello? Yo. Let me see. Go to the party settings real quick. Nephew.
He in game chat. You gotta tell him to get out of game chat. Join the party.
Now you go back.
The sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions when I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the cool it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
They don't feel legit. Some of them do though.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yo. Man, go to my youth. Go who the fuck is Red Man Mike? Some motherfucker named Red Man Mike on my YouTube channel talking hella fire shit, talking about send the Addy, fight him and all this shit. On my YouTube while I'm playing Madden, nigga. If you go to my channel. This nigga name is Red Man Mike.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery.
Type in
six, up past the 30 to the 31.
my name, my government name.
First play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Yeah, and this nigga on there talking shit right now.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check me out. Slam. Check 9. Watch safety green. Safety screaming.
They run Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, it's Montgomery, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I'm playing the 49ers right now.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
I'm not playing the Vikings.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Trubisky. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
what game you watching?
There's nothing available there for him.
So the opening drive does
you watching me against the 49ers?
But they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into
work
the DNA of a team
in.
that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
You gotta know your personnel, young man.
Garoppolo with the bring Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
You know what?
This past the 30 prior to
If I'm
going
gonna
out
run
of
that,
bounds.
if I'm gonna
He'll
run
get
that,
in there, and it's
I
a
want
first
you
down,
to.
49ers.
That's who gonna take that from him, though. Donnie.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
We went to Minnesota today. That Popeye's chicken was good as hell.
You see this dude talking shit, calling me a bum-ass crackerhead.
Ball head. Oh, I just said that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Well, let me check his channel out.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
There gotta be somebody in the cross.
Mm-hmm. He say, what's your address? I say 333 Vine Street.
65.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida.
Come on!
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
I want to comment, but this page YouTube, I should log in quick.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
5 my ass.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, these out routes. That's what he hitting me with on both sides. Yeah, what up?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
13.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Fuck you thought. It's done.
Too much
Danny.
contact to hold on to that.
Danny killing his ass.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that,
that's why he out there.
Expression that I've heard, maybe from
that's why he out there. He gonna lay that hit on that ass.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
No, he didn't keep up.
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
57.
Garoppolo now. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Yeah. Vanessa, what's up?
First down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This is me, the person you call.
Mom, please, Steve. Put them on the right here. I'm trying to hold this one. I'm acting like a million people. I'm trying to tell you the truth, but this thing,
on first down, here's Bruno. And they'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
I'll see what I can do. I need help. I need help myself. I'm going through some time.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
I don't know, you might call me back, I don't know. But, nigga, you got to know. So, I mean, but I can help you out, you know.
All right, Tanessa.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah, call me tomorrow.
65, 65. I'm going to get myself in, so I don't know what the hell.
This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt, find your veterans.
Now, why the fuck I ain't get this pick? I don't know.
Like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Cover
Just
3.
remember this. When he was young,
they ain't breaking over there like I wanted to.
He couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Yes.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah.
21, 21. Here we go.
It's Coleman here. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, hello.
49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah. Is you talking about playing tall, skinny Tay or another Tay?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points on the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case,
I know he mad as hell just to come on my channel now. I can't comment.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that
I put his ass in timeout, so
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to
he's
drive to
salty.
end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Yeah.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll
mute your microphone. Take your microphone out.
And he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. First down, here's the run.
You can hear me?
DJ Reed,
do you hear me, nigga?
At Kansas State made the tackle.
Or is you tripping?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
You shouldn't be able to hear me. Because if you can hear me,
defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they
we
can
should
run
be able to hear you.
Didn't happen on that play.
I still hear you on YouTube.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's
you
2nd
probably
and
hear
7.
yourself then.
Throwing here, Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Possession.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face
you should have went triangle.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency.
Yeah, dumbass. Look, keep watching it and typing. Thinking I'm seeing what he's typing.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Finding Gabriel complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made.
No, that's good. He can hear me.
34-yard line.
If he can hear me, you can hear me.
Versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are.
Well, they should be able to hear you because I'm talking to you.
Before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Now Montgomery.
No shit.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I'm like, how the fuck they can hit me?
1st down for Chicago. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, man, I ain't got time to be arguing with a motherfucker on the internet, man.
The point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Motherfuckers say, you a cokehead. I say, nigga, you a pill-popping animal. What's the next? The fuck is you talking about, motherfucker? I don't even hang out no more. Motherfucker don't even see me outside. So they talking about shit 3 years ago.
Went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
I'm focused on maddening my motherfucking kids.
Come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Fuck, bum ass nigga. Go get your motherfucking job. Yeah.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Going to get this touchdown.
As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Going to get this nigga this work. Yeah. You see what percentage I'm in? Go back to the start of this before this game start, because it's an hour and 22 minutes, right? So press the look. No, you can go back. Oh yeah, yes you can. No, you can't. It ain't gonna tell you what rank I'm at. Oh, well.
From the 16, Trubisky over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Trust me, it was over.
And it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
So you watching this on your phone, and then you got your game cut off.
A great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Yeah, so we all across the social internet, off the social. We mediated through these different mediums. Yeah, I need a beer and a blunt, man. Who the fuck gonna bring me something?
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Montgomery.
Back. Oh!
Press this one forward as they stop around the one. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's your record? Yeah, I'm on the road to 200 wins, man. I'm like 198 or some shit.
They'll run forward to Cohen. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
Didn't make
They're
it.
held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal.
They stopped me.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
You got Lamar versus Ruff.
We'll get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line.
Me. What the fuck? You gotta watch number 83 and 89.
27-yard line.
Them niggas get off. Hollywood cold too, but he just off for big plays. Very rarely I see motherfuckers use them consistent.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
That.
See if they do just
like that. You like that? We gonna play chess then.
Up front, they're gonna stop him right at the line.
Like that, then.
On the play, it'll be second down.
You like that? That was all for nothing, homie.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Debo Samuel. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
You know what?
They had high praise
that
for
shit
this rookie receiver.
I know it's going to take that away.
Didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. He goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Here we go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breda. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his fourth carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Damn, that's Khalil Mack.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears.
No, I'm on that, though.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case,
let me do this.
Tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Yep.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run with Breda. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. Ready? 2. Stay alert. Back. 11.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Nowhere
Man.
escaping. He goes down.
Cover 1.
Khalil Mack in there to bury him.
Cover
for a
1.
loss of 11.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up.
Bring the motherfucking
Is there
rock.
any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Hell yeah, bring the motherfucking ruckus.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long.
Bring the motherfucking ruckus.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Pierre-Louis, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th
Bring the
down.
motherfucking ruckus,
Here
boy.
comes the 49ers punter now. And
Come on, man.
surprisingly, this is
Kick
the
it to
first
the
punt of
dog.
the game for either team.
Kick it to the... I'm staying right here at the red line, brother. You can take all of that time. We finna scout.
This is away and a very good kick. Angled for the sidelines.
Damn, that's a good punt.
Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Hold on, nephew. Let me call the baby mama real
What do
quick.
punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Hold on. Let me call you right back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check, nickel. Alert. Hey, 18. Tighten up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lamar Jackson, 92 speed, boy. 96, I mean.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now
They gave
at Soldier
Tyreek Hill
Field.
hundo.
It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Number 10, Kansas City Chiefs. Never press him. Never. Boy, gonna run past the ball.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of...
I done had that nigga run past all my coverages. Literally.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, team 6. Alert.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
O'Donnell, he's on the punt as he gets this one away. On the return, it's James. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Time to start airing it out on this nigga. With different reads. He gonna take your middle drag. Out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage.
Come on.
Consistently.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The key hits at 6'5", 332, finds his way home for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage,
Frank on
not
here.
a great start.
Say what's up to Nick. Say what's up to Nick.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
What's up, fool?
There's Garoppolo to throw.
Oh!
The man is Samuel, complete. It's
I'm taking that.
12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Take
Just
that.
a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he went out of bounds.
One of the bigger plays of the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He ain't.
65.
To throw is good.
Yeah! No, he won't charge that one off.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I wish.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Fuck your defense, man.
Return is coming. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bears take over.
The corner. It's time for you to get on your corner game. Back.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Montgomery. Give him 9 on the carry that time. They're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Put your big niggas in. Huh?
with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Check it back, check it back.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Pitch.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
I said take some.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there.
He had 3 on him.
Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. This, in all probability,
he might throw this pick. That's what he's going to do.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Just a couple on the ground there. That's
near the ball, bro.
We'll
get up out of here.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, a run from
Damn, man.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here.
Dummy.
He stopped at the 25. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Play clock going to go out. We get the ball. He got to punt it. He better punt it. I'm going for the block. You got to sell out. He's going to run it all the way down. Squeeze, straight rush.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
No block.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. But they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on E!